What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Talkie Time series. My name is Asher Rivers, and in this episode we are drawing Wuten, the master of blurb, and also the king of spaghetti. Oh, mamma mia! Didn't script anything, just so you guys know. If you don't know who Wuten is, he reads topics for YouTube, and he also does live streams and comic dubs. And I really do enjoy watching his live streams because I always find them very, very entertaining, which is... I don't know why I'm saying I like his live streams a lot, because there's a whole bunch of other YouTubers who do live streams, but I don't know why I find Wuten's so funny. I just do. Also, he's got a nice voice. I am gonna say that. Wuten does have a nice voice. Anyway, so the real reason I also wanted to draw Wuten was because he is the Spaghetti King. I don't know why he calls himself the Spaghetti King, but it sounds freaking awesome. I love that name. And also, that's what I wanted to talk about for this Talkie Time episode. What I wanted to talk about was the ultimate spaghetti sandwich experience. Now, don't worry, I know the name sounds very, very odd, but trust me, guys, I love this story and how it happened. So anyway, I was over at my friend's house. Well, we just came home from a long day of skiing. It was really, really cold outside, and I actually did not have work the next day. So we decided to spend the night at my cousin's house, actually. Probably should say that. But it's always me, my brother, and one of my cousins and one of his friends. And this time we were at my friend's house. I don't know why I keep getting them mixed up. I just do. It was a while ago. But anyway, so we're sitting in the basement, and we're all playing a game of Would You Rather. Actually, I don't remember what we were playing. I think it might have been, yeah, I think it was Would You Rather. And it's really late at night, we're starving, and we haven't eaten anything since like noon. So we're sitting down there, and we're playing the game. And my friends asked me to order some pizza. And you guys don't understand, we live way out in the country, so pizza delivery doesn't come this far out into the country where we are. So we have to either make our own pizza or find something else to eat. And we do not have anything for pizza. At least we didn't have any pizza sauce, so that was out of the question. So we just decided to just forget about it and go back to our game. But then my brother has this crazy idea. He asks me to make sandwiches instead. But I was really craving pizza, and we don't have the stuff to make pizza sandwiches. Actually, I have had pizza sandwiches in real life. They are super good, especially when you make them in pie irons. So we decide to make a spaghetti sandwich because they were also low on food, and we only had spaghetti. We literally only had spaghetti. We also had some sandwich materials, like they were very one of them was I cannot talk tonight. Their mom is very, very Italian, and she happened to have this giant baguette, I don't know what it was called, baguette in the kitchen. And I don't know if baguettes are from Italy or not. I'm pretty sure they are, but if they aren't, tell me. But she was very Italian, so she had some spaghetti in the house. She also had marinara sauce, but we don't like marinara sauce on pizza. It tastes terrible. And then, so we go upstairs, and we get the large baguette, and we cut out, I'd say we cut about 2 feet off the baguette. It was a big one, by the way. So we take the baguette, and we cut it in half, and then we open up the sandwich, or what was going to be the sandwich. So we grab the biggest box of pasta that they have, and then we put it in a pot with boiling water and we put it all on the stove. So then we let it cook for about 15 minutes. We didn't think it was fully done yet, so we cooked it for about another, I'd say about 8 minutes until it was finally done, because we had the oven going on like full blast. It's not oven, stove. We had that going on full blast. So the pasta cooked very quickly. And in the meantime, we searched around the kitchen for anything else we could use in the sandwich. We didn't have any meatballs, sadly. We did find some cheese, some lettuce, and we also found some, what was it? We also found some beef, which we actually planned on making into meatballs. So we looked up a recipe on the internet, and then we followed the recipe to make the meatballs. So then we put them in the, it said to put them in the oven. I don't know if you're supposed to put meatballs in the oven or not, but that's what we did. And then we take the spaghetti out and we lay it in the strainer, and all the water drains out. And we tasted the spaghetti, and it tasted actually pretty good. But we decided to spice it up a bit. And I'll get to that point just a little later in the story. So back to the meatballs. We take the meatballs out of the oven, and then we stick a toothpick in them. And then, for what we saw, they looked like they were going to be fine. So we're gathering up all of our ingredients together. We lay them all out onto the table with the baguette in the back. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong once again. So we open up the sandwich, and then we lay in the spaghetti first. And then as soon as we start pouring it in, the baguette is getting soaked. Like, we know we're not supposed to put spaghetti in a sandwich, but hey, sometimes you just gotta say what the hell and go for it. So then we pour the spaghetti in the sandwich, and then we place the homemade meatballs on top of it. We sprinkle in some cheese, we lay in some lettuce, and then last minute my friend actually found some garlic powder in the cupboard. So then we take the garlic powder and sprinkle it over everything. And then we finally close the sandwich. And we're ready to eat this. I wish I took a picture of it so I could share it with you guys, but sadly we did not. So then we actually wait for the sandwich to cool because the meatballs were like really, really hot. So we're waiting about 15 minutes, and we're actually starting to wonder if there was anything else we could put on the sandwich. So then I thought in my mind that I actually make pasta a lot at home, and then what I like to do is put olive oil on the spaghetti because I feel like it gives it a more rich taste and brings out the taste more. And I'm no chef, so I'm sorry if I sound like a total idiot right now. So I actually run home on my bike, and then I get some olive oil from the house. I didn't really think about grabbing anything else because the last thing I want to do is drop stuff on the way there. So I pull up to the house, I get the olive oil, and then head back. And they're still sitting in the living room. They literally haven't moved. And I was thinking in my head, how come they didn't eat the sandwich without me? Because they have done that every time we've gotten food ordered, well, not ordered. Every time we made food, they would always end up eating it before I even got a bite. And I was wondering why they didn't. And then it doesn't slip through my mind right now, but we just forget about it. And then we go over to the sandwich, and then I start sprinkling olive oil on it. But I forgot to, I always strain it through a fork so that it spreads more evenly. My friend took the bottle and then literally dumped it all over the sandwich. And I'm looking at him with a very annoyed look in my face. I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you do that, man? And then he goes, isn't that how you're supposed to do it? And then I said, no, you're supposed to lightly drizzle it. And then he goes, oh. So we throw the bottle to the side. It's practically empty at this point. We take the sandwich. We finally eat it. It tasted like shit. But what can you say? When you're making a spaghetti sandwich with only meatballs, lettuce, and garlic powder on it that's just dumped in olive oil, what do you expect? It's gonna taste good. I had one of my friends not vomit, but he took a bite of the sandwich and he ran over to the sink and literally spit it out. We had to turn on the garbage disposal just so it could go down the drain properly. Yeah, we all felt sick that night. We didn't get any sleep. In fact, me and my brother, we went home early because of it. We just did not feel good after eating that sandwich. Anyway, yeah, that was my experience with the ultimate spaghetti sandwich. That is what we called it afterwards. And we're thinking at some point actually trying to make it again. In fact, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will remake the spaghetti sandwich. And then I will eat it once again. But anyway, that's all I got for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to continue the Talkie Time series, please leave a like on the video. It really helps a lot. This drawing overall took about 30 minutes to do, way less than the last one I did. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Just please like the video, it does help a lot. I know I shouldn't be repeating myself, but hey, what can you do? Stay breezy, everybody. Goodbye.